Shalom to all the Akyam and Akwat that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity in the four corners of the world. Also want to give honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who continue to feed the flock through the Spirit and guide us through, especially through this end times of prophecy. They have been right from the beginning and they continue to be correct because the Spirit is dealing with them. Alright, this is Yasad from Trinidad. Another short lesson. Alright, and it's basically like the Father's will is what is about, right? Because any day you might, tend to slip here or might forget or get caught up into something and get distracted. You know how the world is set up to get distracted easily by other things, right? And at the end of the day, some people, I don't think the Jakes in the truth does this, because those strong in the Spirit always have Yahweh Basham, Yahweh Shai, right at their fingertips, right there, the tip of the tongue, right? But basically, a lot of people tend to go about their own way and totally not realize who is really in charge, who controls everything, who created everything, who knows every grain of hair on your head, There's nothing that he cannot do, cannot be done by him, right? And a lot of people, especially the churches, believe God is love, and they always get fooled by this John 3:16 and some other simple precepts where he is love, but they tend to forget, all the commandments where he commanded the prophets, to take charge and kill everything in sight, especially the other nations that have been, praying to these idol gods and graven images, and even the Jakes that has turned their back on him. He has made commandments to kill them. Right? So I don't know where all the love is, and Malachi and Romans will tell you he hated Esau. He loved Jacob. So Mosai also hates. Right? So I'm just going to do a couple precepts and close off here. This is Proverbs 16:4. Yahweh had made all things for himself, even the wicked for the day of evil. Right? So yes, he made good, but he also made wicked, right? And put it into this time now, the evils of the world right now is all being done by the wicked. And Job 9:24 tell you who the wicked, the world was given into the hands of the wicked. And we all know who the wicked is, right? So, just gonna jump here quickly to something else. The Psalms 68:20. He that is our God is the powers of salvation, and unto powers the Yahweh belong the issues of death. Other churches also believe Satan is equal a lot of things, but Satan cannot do anything on his own without the Most High, right? So here you say the issues of death belongs to who? The Most High, right? Isaiah 45, start from 7. Right? I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things. He formed the light and the darkness. Right? He created peace and evil. And you also said a just balance. So like, yeah, the Most High is everything about balance. You have angels on the right hand side and the left hand side, to do his bidding. So here he created evil. So I don't know where this goddess love thing come from, but I know how the church is and how the church programs these people. And they don't even go back to research or really read the scriptures to understand. It's Lamentations 3:38. Out of the mouth of the Most High proceeded not evil and good. Like it's 2 Kings 18 or 22. It gives you the story where he had a little council with his angels, and he sent a lion spirit. The Most High that did it, right? It's Amos 9:4. And though they go into captivity before the enemies, thence will I command the sword, and it shall slay them, and I will set my eyes upon them for evil and not for good. Is the Most High speaking here? If he is love, why is he doing this? Why did he command Saul to kill everything, even women, children, animals? It's this. We Most High don't have that balance that he has. This world wouldn't be how it is right now. This is Deuteronomy 7:21. Thou shalt not be affrighted after them, for Yahweh thy powers is among you, a mighty God and terrible. So he's also a terrible God, especially if you was to turn your back towards him or not follow the laws, statutes, and commandments, that he set for Jacob. Then you will see the wrath, as he said, you are the only one I knew, so I will chasten you, basically. Like, you have a son, and you set certain rules, you break the rules, they will chasten your son. And it's basically the same thing. Right, so jump it again now to Proverbs 20:24. Right? Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man that understand his own way? Right? So just simply, straightforward here. The man's goings are of the Lord. Right? You're going here and there and everything without seeing to water the Most High for reaching or going about your own business, at any day is really not your will, it's the Father's will, right? Because you're going, you have to ask for mercies and continue praying, pray without ceasing, right? And keep spiritual so that you are not led into a snare, right? And then to kind of end it here, going to the James 4, 13. Go to now, ye that say today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there for a year and buy and sell and get gain. The thing is, tomorrow is not given. In fact, later is not given. The next hour is not given. The next minute, the next second. Everything is of the Most High will, At the end of the day, you just saw a man's going is of the Lord. Continue to keep him at the forefront, right? Keep your spirit strong. Continue to pray without ceasing, because only by his will, his mercies, that we still here, that you could actually listen to this, right? Don't say, well, as he said here, next year, well, tomorrow, well, you know what, after this lockdown, I'll go and do this. No, you can't say that yet. Everything is up to the Father. So you have to live each day as is your last. Continue praying, begging and asking for mercy, following the law, statutes, and commandments as best as you can. Right, verse 14. Whereas ye know not what shall be on tomorrow or on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeared for a little time and then vanished away. Right? A lot of people, if this COVID thing is really real, a lot of people just a few weeks ago was going about their business as normal, and look, over 100,000 deaths now worldwide. You think those people was thinking, well, but next month I'll die from a disease? No. And there's more to come. A lot more deaths to come. So don't just take your life for granted and figure everything, is there and set. No. You don't know what the Most High will is, what his plans are. Just continue to do what you need to do to continue, here. And we're only here for a short time. Our life is only a vapor. We're nothing. Verse 15. For that ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live, and do this or do that. Right? So at the end of the day, is the Father's will that we live or we die. We have mercy on us or not. So with that, I want to say shalom. Until the next time, Yassad is out.